Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hooked Gamer here. Just looking out the window, the weather here in Ireland looks good. It's getting sunnier every day, and not for too long, knowing Ireland. Today we are going to finish off the Falamingo and start shutting down some of the other islands that I've been saying I want to do. So the first one to go would be this island. One thing I am concerned about here is that the Obreros, I have to remember that name. If we'll get rid of a lot of them, that we may not have enough. So that's going to be a bit of a bummer. So before we shut down this island, I definitely can shut down, well, destroy the Obreros. It's not going to be an issue. As you can see, barely touched the number at all. Like, it's actually crazy. It's actually crazy. I don't know how did that happen. I mean, we literally just destroyed like, what, 40 houses? Easily. So that's quite interesting to see. But anyhow, before we do this, I would want to get this section going. And I was thinking, and then I figured that I think this space here may be good. Although it's hard to decide, to be honest. Because, as I was saying before, we only need 20 whatever houses, and that's it. No more. So that's interesting. So, maybe even if we do it here, between those little... Yeah, might not be too bad. Might not look fantastic, but we're gonna manage. I am unsure what to do with this wall. Let's just take a look. If we were to go with this. This thing, yeah. I guess that's okay. This can come as far as here. Yeah. And then let's just take a quick look at these wall thingies. I'm sure there is... This would have been the best. It's just quite big and it's not gonna fit. Yeah, let's just have something like this or something. This really would have been the best, wouldn't it? But that's okay. I mean, it is what it is. And then, yeah, we can get rid of these houses also. So let's just... For the moment, I just want to move them. I don't want to destroy them. Because of the fact that the balance here is very, very fragile. Very, very fragile. So let's just have a road going here. I've decided to time-lapse this part of the game, just to make it slightly faster. So I was just looking at the Hacienda. If Hacienda is being, if there is any item for the Hacienda that we can perhaps throw into the town hall and have an item perhaps that's boosting the Hacienda to some degree. Unfortunately, there isn't anything, or maybe fortunately, because the building itself is slightly, well, I don't want to say OP, but it's definitely giving us already a boost. So we are moving the current houses and adding, I think in total 26 houses, just to and just jornaleros, no one else, just to fit as many as possible within the corner that we have, because we want to be mindful of the actual space on this island, well, within this range of the hacienda itself. So I'm just moving the buildings around. This is as many buildings as we need in this, and actually it's more than what we need, because 22 is the 1200 buildings. Plus, if we were to add additional people into the town hall, additional items, I mean, then we would have been able to have more peeps. Now, I was just checking if what's happening with Schnapp, so I'm just trying to figure this one out here. As you can see, when it comes to schnapps, it's I've been delivering it basically to the wrong island. So now I'm delivering it to Manola. I'm fixing the hot sauce here as well, because hot sauce production has changed. We used to have it on Prosperity. So the routes are now finished. And yeah, so is this mainly. I'm just adding the cinema because the jornaleros need it also. In the end, I figured that this part here, where you can see if the road is adjusted, we'll be able to fit the actual tower that fits the wall. So yeah, that worked out in the end. So, well, what I want to do is to definitely get rid of all the Obreros. It's this island. Yeah. Okay, so honoraros going. So let's do this. We can definitely get rid of all these jornaleros, because we have a lot of artistas. Okay, so we've 300. They have to go to 1,200. Basically. I think perhaps let's just have a one connection here. Is there a building that fits? Yeah. Maybe we could put this here. Yeah.
The people celebrate your leadership.
2 fire stations because of all the production, and we only have one here and one up there, so it's quite far. Quite far indeed. This thing isn't needed, this thing isn't needed, this thing isn't needed. I guess let's just tidy this thing up. This up here, and yeah, let's have 2 here. No harm. I think this would be better to be here. Kind of closer to the production. Ish. Just by the wall and things. Yeah, that looks fine. That looks fine to me. We could possibly thing here. down. Okay. In between these guys.
If you don't exploit this, some other bird will. Didn't take you for a Janus face. Fair play to you.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Sort of. I wish this fit, but it doesn't. So, what can you do? But this does. That's 4. Some pipes and things there. Yeah, that looks okay-ish. And it kind of feels like it yeah, kind of feels like it belongs, I feel. Somehow. I'm surprised actually these things kind of worked out by themselves. Okay, so we've now, what? 496. They will grow, as I say. They just need to have all of these unlocked. Which I believe we can, because... yeah, we can. And region mail as well, actually. So that's fantastic. That's even better. So we can have everything unlocked. We'll just wait for this as well at some point. We've changed the routing, so it'll happen. This could be moved. Be quite tight of a fit, but it could potentially go here. Let's just move these things. Maybe just temporarily. Hard to tell. Okay, so hold shift for all of the ornaments to go.
How thrilling! A renowned
And then
personage
let's
has
get rid
arrived.
of all the... So, yeah, we'll still have to wait. Let's just pull this down. Some here. Cinema. They don't need any of these things. This can go bye-bye. Yeah, no, and oh yeah, and this. That's fine for now. Actually, did I just... oh no, they do need a chapel, okay. They don't like the pollution, but... well guys, nothing we can do about this. So if this goes to... yeah, this is all filling nicely, so that's all fine. The balls is the only thing.
Hola.
There's a lot of them. They're being produced. So let's not panic. There's just they're being taken away over here all the time, so that's
I
what the
feel
problem
so
is.
lucky.
Anyhow, this island will sort itself out, and just to be sure, I want to check. So we've 26 and we need a 22, so that's more than enough. All the houses are covered by this. Again, if we ever needed to move it, we can move it, there's plenty space, but this space, because it's within the range of the Hacienda, could go for production. And that's really it. And as well as that, we can get the items that that increase the workers' population. Right then, without further ado, I would want to get a move on and get some of the normal houses, I guess is the way to put it, going. So we can have a massive an area here, and not forgetting things like, yeah, as you can see, I won't be able to fit another one. So post boxes, if we ever come to this little corner, post boxes would be needed. But not forgetting things like this, because there are two and a warehouse somewhere. So maybe if we get a warehouse first. Yeah. Should be fine.
New expedition, Admiral.
It is fine. Perfect. So something like this. Oh, look at all the expeditions.
Steadier, Admiral.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pause these guys, we don't really need them. Right, and let's time-lapse this again, and I am going to be printing, or I guess blueprinting is the word, all of the normal guys. And again, just Obreros and just Artistas. I think Artistas we're okay with for a while, so maybe... yeah, they're definitely okay. And as you can see, we also need a... so because we need one here, maybe it'll be just good to have one kind of blueprinted. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. But let's see what happens. Okay, guys, so then I'll see you in just a moment. As you can see, I am just going through placing the power plant here. Because I think that this area could easily become Artista's area because of the power plant. So it just makes sense to add it. As well as that, it boosts the mines that we have, and it allows for future growth without fiddling around. Now, as with normal buildings, we need the actual market. So I'm just placing that and then adding all the houses. Now, I actually forgot for a moment that you need to build them from scratch. You need to build them from Jornaleros to Obreros and then Artistas, because those houses actually have to be developed. Because we were building the houses with Hacienda all along, and they were already built. Now, wall is just something that I didn't really know what to do with for quite some time. But I just decided just to have it like this. Kind of give an impression of what used to be there rather than an actual wall that works. I was surprised actually to see that the island just got a status of town. It seems like the Hacienda buildings aren't really counting towards the development, so it's interesting. Again, we're just dismissing these guys. And I'm trying to squeeze as many as possible, as always. Not always it is possible, because obviously we are restricted by the mountain and the terrain and what we are seeing on the other side as well, which is the buildings, the artistas, and everything else. And also the market has its range, which we didn't have to worry about before. So this is just a second market. Yeah, and we're starting the championship as well. I just noticed that we are having all the necessary items here on Manola. So we just need a ship that brings it over, basically. And continuing here. So the market is placed. Now I'm just really copying, or trying to, I should say, because this corner is quite tricky. I was trying to actually figure out what's the best. You can see, because of the mine, a house actually fits there very well. It's just, it would cut off access for the other guys. So again, because of the shape of that little corner, I'm just trying to navigate. But copying and pasting isn't really an option. But couple of them I managed to squeeze in. You can see that a lot of the beach has been taken, but that's no problem. Yeah, we can now upgrade them to Obreros. And ladies and gentlemen, would you look at that? We have now completed this section. I guess I didn't want to squeeze it that hard because, I mean, we are taking a bit of a beach here as well, which is okay. It's not the best looking.
An explosion in one of your factories.
But this is what it is. Some of you had said that you don't like the posts. To be honest, I'm not a fan of them either. They do look bad. You know, the fact that they're right in the middle of the street, it kind of, yeah, it's just... And if you have a double road, it just looks horrendous altogether. Or even like 3 roads. I mean, it's just going to be swamped with them. But it can be switched off in the... you can turn it off in settings, but it's just something that helps me kind of see where the electricity is. Now you still have to click on it anyhow, I guess, to be sure, but yeah, it does help me. Okay, so the Arctic is having a bit of a moment as usual. Actually, we have not had an issue in the Arctic for a very long time. Very long time. Right, back to the Falamingo. And I think, as you can see, I mean, the range is incredible. It reaches all the way here. So this house is getting the electricity as well. Everyone is getting electricity. So it's something that I think I'll continue in terms of the Artistas. But not just yet, because we obviously... This is just here in case it's needed, basically. That's what I'm trying to say, I think. And then... if ever needed, it can be upgraded. Now, I think when it comes to the wall, I think this is it. I don't want to have any more of it, to be honest. Very much. Maybe a bit here just to kind of finish off where the beach is, but that's it. There is no need to have so much of it, I think. Let's just have these things. As I said, it looks like a bit of a Dubrovnik style or something.
Securing their expertise.
Speaking of which, I'm planning to go at some point. Perhaps get rid of this one and have it here. Yeah, it kind of looks a bit better, I guess. Or maybe instead of... Yeah, no, that's okay. Let's leave it that way. It kind of encloses the beach, I guess, is the way to put it. Okay, so let's just continue that here. And I think the end of it could be here, basically. Yeah. And that's kind of enclosed enough. Now let's just get rid of these guys. This does not look good. And yeah, for the moment, let's just get rid of this one. We'll just have the towers where kind of things are happening. Yeah, that looks fine. So I'm quite happy with that. Let's just continue on with... yeah, here. Let's see how... How many will we fit? We'll fit 2 that way and 2 that way. The post office has to be this way because of the wall. I guess we could do it this way. Let's just keep a bit of a space, maybe. Yeah, everyone is going to the stadium. I think I like the stadium being here, to be honest. Okay, yeah, I like that one. What I would like even more is for this little thing to move, and it will not. Yeah, this would be just perfect. I mean, yeah. Oh well. Yeah, and we cannot do it. Can't we? We could. Just get rid of the post box because we're moving it just by 1. Huh? Don't see the radius. Now I see it. It's not just this one, it's the one above. And the one above will not move because it's... Nope. Too good if it was. Right, so let's go back to where we were. Fine, this isn't moving. Let's just see how it works out if we'll get this guy like that. They are not getting any market. The closest market is here. They would have if not for this. That's okay. Let's not get stressed over that. I think I would like to move this though. I can move this down but I prefer to leave it the way it is. I think when it comes to this, yeah, some sort of an ornament would be good, because if we had the track and everything, it kind of looks very busy otherwise, I feel. Yeah, but I like it being here. It's kind of a busy area.
New orders.
Just get this empty. Yeah. Otherwise, looks fine. We cannot because the ponchos. Let's just take a look at this ponchos situation. So, ponchos, there's one guy supplying all islands. And then this guy is delivering them here. Instead of that, why won't we deliver them to the main island directly? So, let's unload. Ponchos. Okay, yeah, they're being produced on that island, so that's fine. And then this one here. Yeah, same thing. So let's just get them over here. First. It's much better. So it's here. Let's just take a look at what this guy is doing. We are producing some on that island. So I'm gonna just block the... Already blocked actually, so 1000 is the minimum, which is fine. Oh, disappeared. Let's go with faith. Such a forgiveness. Yeah, we lost palace level. I don't know why. Okay, so that is looking good. I think better. And what if we had a thing here?
Bold new expedition, Admiral.
Let's just see how that goes.
The people celebrate your leadership.
So you could definitely have this thing, the gate. Yep. Oh, oh, look at that attractiveness. Just the game have started, has it? Yes. Picturesque colony. And that will give us more tourists.
Popular than before.
In how many? In whatever
A
amount of
surge of
minutes.
interest here this season.
12. So that's not gonna be... Yeah, this will expire by the time they arrive, but that's okay. So let's just maybe bring this to the end. Yeah, maybe we leave it without. Not sure how I feel about it, but yeah, we could leave it without. And maybe let's just have an entire wall like this. So as I said, it looks like it's being renovated basically.
Nothing better for the Constitution than sea air.
Would have been cool if we could fit... Ah, we can. Okay. I was just wondering because... Ah, yes, very good. Well, this is even better. Yeah. So this looks like the tower is being renovated. Yeah, very good. Well, I'm liking that one. Yeah.
Hey, that got it stolen, sure.
Perfect. That looks very, very well. To me, anyhow. Let's just take a look at... Yeah, these guys are not getting it.
I can teach you how it works.
This is being affected that way. I could move this one. It's just, it has no place to go. Because we definitely have room around it. It's just nowhere to go. Could move it here, but then we're losing quite a bit of range. Just move it towards the wall, towards the mountain. Fiddly. Range does not change if we turn it around, so we're not gaining anything there.
The people celebrate your leadership.
So these three houses are not full. Just look at the market. Where does it go? Ah. If I had a wall here, it would have... Not a wall, but this thingy here. It would have... Oh, we've no space. I mean, I know what we can do, but I wanted to try to avoid it. But that's okay, it looks like we have no choice. There you have it, and they're full now. Yeah. Maybe once they're upgraded, we could get rid of them, because is the Artistas... I don't think they need... I don't think they need the thingy. I think. Still do. So there's 32,000 Obreros. So what we're gonna do now is on every island. That has, yeah, so we cannot get rid of all of them here. So this island, let's just leave for a moment because this is a dangerous one. How is this island coming along? So we've 1400, so that's good. So all the Artistas can go from here. Yeah. The Hacienda is still at 75. Perfect. That's what we wanted. Let's get rid of the... We've 2 hospitals, so we should be okay. This one, this one, this one actually. So we've only 1 post office. Which is... not great. Okay, so that reduced it by almost 5,000. So it's still a good number. I mean, 17,000, that's quite a bit. So 1,400 here. Looking good. How about this island? So we have a lot of Hornaleros here. So let's go ahead and remove all of the Obreros. Yep. 1,000, still plenty. This is unaffected. And its range. We're down to 29. So that's that. This island. Yep. 16,000, that's good. What about this island? We gotten rid of. This is not our island. What about this island?
Untold perils.
We've 13,000. And yeah, perfect. Let's get rid of all of them. It's 34. Being blind. That means there's one house somewhere. Oh, here. It's like find Wally. Yeah, so that's good. Again, this island, we've exactly the amount of Hornaleros, so that's good. And 2,000 Obreros, so all Obreros can go. And, yeah, unaffected because we have exactly the amount needed.
Watch.
Perfect. So I'm happy with that. Now this island. This is gonna be a tougher one because we've a lot of Obreros here.
A bit of a coup securing
But
their
how many exactly? 6,000. So we're fine. And 20,000 Artistas. Definitely they can go. And let's just see what happens if we delete all of the Obreros. I'd love to delete all of them at once. Is this possible? It would be if we move a house somewhere here. So, goodbye. 2,000 Obreros. Sorry, 6,000 Obreros just gone. Okay, so that brought us down to 1,300, which is a fantastic number. And then none of the islands really need... So this really is the only island. Let's just take a quick look at population. And then Obreros. Let's click on this. How is that? To go here. So Palma has 34, Falamingo is 35. Yeah, so Palma is the only island that has them. And it has 442. It has these things, which gives us workforce. We're not pressed about workforce as much as we're pressed about the amount of people living on the island. But we would need 200 more. But I would love for this corner to kind of disappear if I could. And for that to happen, we would need to have... Yeah, the problem would be with the beach, because they require a beach and we cannot fit one.
The best years of my life
Yeah.
have all come at the end.
Let's just see. Yeah, won't fit. But what we could do, because I mean this island has a lot of storage, we could definitely get rid of some of the stuff. well, we seem to have no choice. But I just want to figure out where I'm going to put them. Because let's just assume that we're copying all of this. What's the best way? Copy this. Let's just go from here. So yeah, I mean we could fit, but also we could fit another sugar, so that's not something that I can do. And then yeah. Well, this is a tough one. But what we could do, because we need 22, we could have them here. Couldn't we? Not really. That's why I left all the crevices here, because the fields can go in like that, whereas houses can't. That's a bummer. And then how far can I... Yeah, we would need to... Yeah, it needs to be here. So it won't reach. Right, okay. Well, then we're back to this little spot. But I think what we could do, and what we should do, is to have the item that increases... So, Obreros residence. Okay. Bonus residence. Not workforce, but actual residence. Oh. Okay, so she's giving 2. And the rest are giving 1. So let's just type in bonus residence. Yeah, not too many. Only scholars, only scholars. Oh, this book. Yes, that book is good. This is only skyscrapers. And this book. And this is usable. But I think books can only one book can be put on. So we can have her, this,
The people celebrate your leadership.
and that's it. This is in Besa. Farmer, yeah, this is for the old world only. Oh, hotels. Oh. And one of these guys. Oh no, we got only 2, so only her and this, because the other thing is needed for. I'm stupid. Okay. So Ditchwater and the book is in Ditchwater as well. Perfect. Works out. Perfect. So let's go to the item swap. Ditchwater. Let's get to here, her, and the book. Yeah. It's papal paper. Papal paper of parental preservation. Papal paper of parental preservation.
Uncertain shores. Look what
Okay.
blew up the
That.
blowhole.
Yes. Look at that. So we're throwing away the alcohol. We go with the guy. I mean, imagine after 20,000 expeditions. Okay, so we are getting rid of this, these items. We're getting the girl here. And the book. Papal paper. Yeah. And that is bringing the total amount to 35. Which isn't too bad, considering. It seems. And then We'll need a cinema and the balls. So balls would need to be distributed all over. Is this needed here? Hard to know. But what I do know is this can be moved because this guy has access to the warehouse.
How thrilling! A renowned
Let's just see what's
person.
gonna happen. So as long as it reaches 1200, that's literally what we need. And we're close. And what we could do is to get rid of these 4 and have these. Yeah. I guess we're gonna be fine. Absolutely fine. No houses needed. We even may have to delete few, like these or something, and have, let's say, because you can see now a warehouse. Yeah, a warehouse is needed. But what I want to do is, if I can, move these guys. But I wonder if I can. It seems to be sticking here, but I wonder if it can be done. Because if so, this is literally as much as we need. So let's just see. Okay, yeah, we have plenty. So let's just get rid of all of the guys. Hacienda has not been affected. Nope, perfect. That is the best news I've heard all day. And then let's just move these guys because of the fact that we need the beach. And this guy, and perhaps this guy, and look at this. I mean, you cannot just have it any better at this point in time. Okay, so let's pray the beach just works. No, it doesn't. But why doesn't it? Maybe it's just because it's too close. It's just not. Okay, so these houses up here. Just lead the road. At this point, I've decided to time-lapse it again and really fast forward for you guys, because it took me a really a while to try and kind of mingle that in here. So I'm trying just to see if and I felt like the beach is snapping more to the left, the way we're looking at it now. So I decided to delete. And yeah, it's just not having it. The houses are very far away. Now what I'm checking here now is to see if the actual warehouses and things like that are preventing perhaps the beach from being, but no, you can literally build it all the way almost to the end of the pier, where the white lines fit. But I think I figured out now that because of the curvature or the way the beach is slanted or angled, it's not gonna fit. So I'm putting all of it back as it were, and I figured that to have a beach we are going to need it on the other side, where the second beach is, and because of it we have to move some of these guys. Now right now the way it is, it feels like the beach is going to fit. I'm trying to make as much as room as possible. We may need to just delete one of the It's not going to be a problem because we can always use the Hacienda storage as well. Okay, I think this is for another time because it's actually it has actually defeated me. To tell you the truth. Yes, very much. So I think what we're gonna do is to leave it be for now,
Makes me want to keep
and then have, yeah, and then get that going at some point. Let's just take a look at our scooters. Scooters, what's going on with them? If we have a lot of them, we can actually go ahead and enable that. We have. So these guys have it, these guys don't, and now they do. Yeah, perfect. And how many? Yeah, that's a lot of Obreros additionally. So I guess I want to enable everything so I know what's the situation. Okay, expedition returns, let's just check that.
Success at sea is not easily won.
Yeah. I mean, overall, good items. And we got one guy, so at least that's good. And we just returned, so we didn't... We didn't have to carry him forever, so that's good. And therefore, they're going away on another
I'll
expedition.
never get seasick.
cargo boat at the ready.
Right, so all of them are here. Just empty these.
Ollia reporting in.
Just load them up with some materials. And as I said, we do want to leave a space. So at least 2.
Carrier about.
Oh, this guy didn't go off. So if we go this much.
Begin the turn.
These fabled lands exist.
Then let's just get this and this. Yeah, that's a good. Otherwise, we'll just never be able to. And then the amount of rotating and all that, it's actually quite
Sum
annoying.
up for you. You've left the whole thing a ruddy
Okay.
jumble.
Cargo boat at the ready.
So that's working out, ladies and gentlemen, for us. So I'm very happy with that. I just want to check. Yeah, the hot sauce is coming in. The scooters are coming in. You can see the fans and the perfumes and all of that is full. I don't want to enable it just yet, especially for the this place. But
How thrilling.
things
Our
like
first
soap
batches arrived.
can do. Yeah, it can go. She's fine. International letters can be. Yep. So let's just turn this
You've
on.
got the
Oh,
credentials.
what are we missing? Sugar. Interesting. And we can enable this. And we can enable this. Oh yeah, we've enabled it already. Okay. So we're missing sugar for some reason. Just quickly check this. Sugar. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. So we have enough of the sugar cane production, but we don't have enough sugar. But that's an easy fix. Because all we have to do I guess I want to see if the printing press can be exchanged for something else.
May we see these shores again.
Yes, it can be for this. Or this. So Ferris, this thing. Yeah, So this isn't that important of a building to us anymore because of the amount of people we have. So let's get this and replace with that.
What brings you here?
And additionally, as you see, this building can go even higher with... Should we just place the other thing? So 1.6 million now with the ladders and everything. So that's gonna be... and we haven't even enabled like the scooters and things like that. So that's gonna be a monster. Yeah, indeed. Camphor wax is something that would need to be
Up to our eyebrows.
improved. And let's just take a quick look. Production of sugar. And all islands. Yeah, a bit better. Now there's a lot of sugar being produced elsewhere. In like yeah, you can see ice cream factories and whatnot. So that's taken into account as well. And chocolate factories and things. Sugar no, it's actually, yeah, chocolate factories as well. But those, the problem is that those are being, so we're producing enough, it seems. Yeah, 40. So that's interesting. Anyhow, guys, that's everything for this episode. As I said, I'm quite happy with the progress. You can see now the... how silly of me. I just realized. Of course. Yeah, absolutely zero coverage. Down here, forget about it. So I guess I'm quite happy that because one would be enough to cover most of them. And if we move like 4 of these, I guess, over here. Yeah. And then let's grab that thing. Yeah, you can see that's gonna be just plenty for this corner. And let's just have a little road here so it extends its range as much as possible. And then you can see now that I'm not as silly as I thought I was. Oh, maybe I am. Yeah, I actually did think it'll fit here. Be too good, but it will fit here. It's just there won't be enough coverage for these guys. What should we do then? Why don't we do this? Oh, issue fixed. Yeah, and I was even hoping we could fit another house, but we can't. Yeah, we can't. We could have here, but this won't go that way. Yeah, we would have to destroy the entire road, but we can't. So that's okay. Yeah, it's actually not bad. I'm happy with how it turned out. Yeah, there may not be a full coverage here though, which is surprising, considering that it's almost a straight line over here. Huh. That is interesting. Isn't that strange? That is surprising. Spire won't fit there. I'd love to have one here. Nope. No go. I think it'll be needed here though. So we might get rid of... If we get rid of the house, yeah. Let's just get rid of the house. Get a fire station. And we can have a connection this way. Yep. That works. It's just for the production, it's gonna be needed. So I think it would be good if we squeeze them, basically. Just move these guys. I want to definitely have a full coverage for this. And yeah, look at this. Just works out. Maybe not the most ideal, but it's fine. There you have it. Yeah, works. The chapels are fine. How about over here? So. Where's the closest chapel? Ah. I forgot of them down here. It's no good. And I can see where to put it. Yeah, there you have it. It was critical. We don't want anything to be critical. Yeah, that kind of worked out, I guess. What do you guys think? I mean, the amount of people here, it's gonna be easily 100,000 by the time we're finished. I can feel it. I mean, I think we've added now just 10,000 easily. Look at the amount of money, I mean, wow. It's 163. There has never been an island, I think, where we were actually making a profit in the New World. And we are. So that's great to see. And finally, what I want to do is to... Because Hornaleros do not need beer. So, beer. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is to get rid of all the islands. Can you imagine? So. And now the island is getting all the beer in the world. When it comes to ponchos and things, they still have to be distributed. But now Falamingo is getting the most of it. And I think we will need perhaps one or two more. Maybe on this side. Let's have them upgraded just so they keep going. Perfect.
That there are fewer of us.
Yeah, they're cutting it short because we finished this. And in fact, as the last thing of this game, haha! Look at the amount of influence. Influence for days. Perfect, guys. I'm very happy with the outcome of this playthrough. think I'm gonna leave it here. Maybe placing it somewhere else would be, for the moment, let's just leave that be. Not important whatsoever. But what is important is to getting rid of all these roads. Be this way. And then all this crap. This and this. Yay! I like when things look cleaner. So that's what it is. Yeah, I'm really happy with the outcome. Very much. It is something finally we got to do. I kind of like that this is so busy over here. But as I say, this leaves us so much room for a lot of other things to come. So that's good. And then, yeah. You can see the amount of people we can fit here. I mean, this is going to be crazy. I'm hoping for 100,000 anyhow. And I just realized that I haven't got... Yeah, of course I haven't. Look at this. Yeah, I mean, I just didn't do it. Yeah, of course. Why would I? But that's okay. I'll fix it up at some point and then we go from here. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in, okay? I hope you are looking after yourselves. Take care, okay? And stay hooked.